Hey guys, it's Stephanie here. I just want to get on here real quick and give you a great combination idea for a shade-loving hanging basket. So as you can see here, I've already put mine together. I would have to say this is probably the easiest hanging basket to put together, but it is so stunning, it's dramatic, it is just a beautiful combination. So if you're at the nursery, you don't know quite where to start with all of those plants, there's so many options out there, this is a great way to go. So basically, I started them a little bit earlier in my greenhouse. I'm so lucky to have one. It's been so fun. And they started out quite small. About a month ago, they were just little stubs. And now look at how much they've grown. All I've put in here is fuchsia. I absolutely have a love affair with fuchsia. It is such a cool shade-loving plant. It is so vibrant. It's amazing that it produces the flowers it does without a lot of sun. Oh goodness, I have one coming out right here. Here's a little close-up of those cute little blooms starting to come out. I was hoping I'd get some to bloom in the greenhouse before I took them out for the summer. Too bad I can't show you what they look like. This fuchsia is the SwingTime variety. It's a climbing one. They do have some ones that are climbers and some that are upright fuchsia. You want to make sure you get the climbers for your hanging baskets. They also have some bright magenta and purple ones, but this is a softer colored one. It's kind of soft pinks and creams. And then I also added some Creeping Jenny. You're gonna see me using a lot of this because I absolutely love this for containers, for hanging baskets. I always come back to this. It's actually a perennial. It works great as an annual just because it grows really fast. I use this everywhere in my flower beds. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do to create this hanging basket, super simple, is get about a 14-inch hanging basket container. All I did was put in 3 of these fuchsia plants and I put them in a triangle and then added 3 of these Creeping Jennies in a triangle too. That is it, super simple, and it will just be absolutely gorgeous. You'll want to plant it every year, I promise. And then with this cocoa liner, if you've been following along on some of my videos, I cut out a garbage bag to fit and wrap around the inside of this cocoa liner because this cocoa liner just soaks up moisture and that way I won't have to water as much. I like the idea of the cocoa liner because I think they're really pretty and give that cottage look, and you can also replace these every single year for fairly cheap. Last thing I am going to be doing with this fuchsia is I'm going to pinch it down, which is going to be really hard for me because that means I'm going to have to pinch out one of those blossoms. The blossom, where did it go? Disappeared on me. Oh, right there. But this way I can get some more lateral growth, promote more blooms, and make it a little bit bushier. Otherwise it might get kind of leggy, as you can see right here. So this is definitely a must do, even though it's hard. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my finger. I could have pinched a little bit sooner, I just didn't get to it. So I'm gonna grab this bush, this stem right here, and just kind of clip it with my fingers. I'm gonna be gentle though, I don't wanna pull the bush. Okay, this is not, there we go. Didn't go as easy as I want. I have these little clippers that I'd rather be using, but I can't find them. I misplaced them, so we're using my fingernails. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pinch down to that bushier growth. There we go. Okay, this is what it looks like. I cut this one down quite a bit. As you can see how I spaced them to give a little bit of a perspective here when you're planting them. They have some space in between them and then they'll fill in nicely. This is definitely the part where you just have to trust this process because it can be quite hard to do this. Here is my last tip for these container baskets is you really need to fertilize. Annuals need a lot of fertilizing. I cannot emphasize that enough, and adequate watering. So to begin with, I put in some slow release granules. This is a 12-12-12 balance of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. I'm going to show you the little granules in here. So I sprinkled about 3 tablespoons around the plants. I only have to do this once. And then when it comes to your liquid fertilizer, you want something that has a high dose of phosphorus because that's really what promotes more blooms. And you can do this every watering if you want, every other watering, or once a week. I'm going to go ahead and probably do it every other watering. If it gets kind of busy, I'm just really going to aim for once a week just to make sure I get some of that fertilizer going on. It depends on what my summer's looking like. I hope you guys like this video. It is almost time to get these on my back porch. I cannot wait. If you want to see the update and what they look like in about 2 to 3 months, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell because I will definitely show you that. And have a great day gardening, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.